Welcome, everyone, to Grow, a visual strategy tips for your business, grow.ca. Bonnie Dickson, welcome as our guest speaker. Bonnie Dickson partners with service-based businesses, chiropractors, lawyers, dentists, coaches, and financial advisors to help them stand out in a sea of online competition. As a business visibility strategist and photographer, Bonnie creates authentic professional photo collections tailored to showcase each business's unique story and expertise. She also provides actionable strategies to ensure these images are used effectively, turning casual website visitors into loyal customers, clients. And in today's economy, we all know that we can't afford to just blend in. We have to stand out, and Bonnie helps us. So if you want to learn more about Bonnie, bonniedickson.com is where you can find her business and more about her. So we're going to pass everything over to her now, Bonnie.
Perfect. All right, so we'll dive straight in. I'm going to ask, are your business photos helping you stand out or holding you back? So you may have heard the phrase, don't judge a book by its cover. This is an idiom that means you shouldn't judge something's value based on its appearance, but it's human nature to be judgy. And did you know that people judge and form an impression of your business in as little as 3 to 7 seconds? And that's based on visuals alone. I mean, in this scrolling culture, we're constantly looking at images so quickly. So before someone reads a word on your website or your social media, your photos have already spoken for you. And you have to wonder, are they saying the right thing? So what you're going to learn today, we're going to talk about what a visual strategy is and why it matters. We'll talk about the must-have photos that your website, your Google page, and social media should have. And we'll also talk about DIY versus professional photography. So when to invest and how to budget for that. By the end of this presentation, you're going to have a clear understanding of how to upgrade your business visuals and start seeing better results from online. So tip number 1, what is a visual strategy? A visual strategy is your roadmap to making sure your brand's imagery is both consistent, professional, and working for you, not against you. So not scaring your potential clients away. Your visual strategy ensures that the images you use across your website, your social media, and other marketing materials effectively communicate your brand identity and attract your ideal customers. So why does this matter? Your visuals are powerful tools, and the right images can build trust and credibility, attract your ideal clients. They can differentiate you from competitors. The right images can increase engagement and conversions from online searches, and they can instantly communicate your professionalism, your expertise, and your value proposition. So take, for example, these two images. If you're a law firm, and you have the professional headshot on one side and you have a vacation photo from the other side. If you look at these on LinkedIn, which one do you think builds trust and confidence in the lawyer that you're looking to hire? I would choose the one on the right because the vacation photo, although it looks like a nice place to be, they don't really look professional. So tip number 2, and I'm going to go a little fast here today because we have a lot of stuff to share. So this is the must-haves for your photos for your business. So we're going to cover what images you need on your website, your Google page, and your social medias. So you might want to write these down or take a screenshot of this. But for the website essentials, let's dive right in. Your website images should instantly communicate who you are. So making sure you have a strong headshot or team photo. Your images should also communicate what you do. So showing pictures of your services, your products, not just telling people what you do through strategic copy and text, but showing them through images because people want that visual glance of like what's happening with this business. And your images should also communicate why people should care. So using testimonials with imagery, showing people that are happy, showing people that enjoyed your product or service goes such a long way to building that coveted know, like, and trust factor. So these types of images are essential, and you need to showcase these products and services, build trust, and to help your business stand out online. And next up would be your Google business profile. So I also encourage you to screenshot this one or write them down. But having high quality, visually appealing images on your Google business page can significantly improve your visibility, your credibility, and chances of being discovered by potential customers when they Google search for a business like yours near them. So the photos that you want to focus on are exterior and interior photos. Literally, the photo of the outside of your building and the photo of your reception room, any treatment rooms you have. If it's a store or restaurant, showing that you have seating, make it easy for customers to find you. You also want to take pictures of your team at work. So showing personality and professionalism and showing that they're happy people, they're excited to invite you into the establishment and showing pictures of your product or service in action. So showing a visual story of what you do or what you provide. So if you're a chiropractic office, for example, in this particular image, you're also going to show pictures of not only the lovely treatment room, but also pictures of you working on your patients to show that it is a pain relieving, friendly environment. So if we look at these two Google searches, the one on the left is a physiotherapy clinic, and it's option one. It only has a Google Street View photo. There's no additional images, and you can tell because in the top left corner, it's just a blank photo. So this is leaving the customer guessing what the physiotherapy clinic might look like inside. The other Google option on the right, option two, has a bright photo of a clean treatment room, and you can see they have 16 images that we could click on and explore even more images. So I bet I can guess which one you would choose to either call or read the customer reviews about. And it's going to be option two. And you might ask why? It's because you've seen exactly what you were looking for. If you woke up one day and you had a pain in your neck and you know, I need to go for some physio or some chiropractic to help with this, option two, you're going to see that there's a nice, clean, professional treatment room. You're going to click to see the additional photos of the staff that work there and the services they offer. And you're going to think, wow, that's going to help relieve my pain. Where option one, all you have is the Google streetcar that drove past the view from the car, and it's left you wondering, is this even a physiotherapy clinic or is this just the plaza? And if it creates those questions, it creates doubt. And you don't want people who are Google searching for you to have doubt. You want them to see what they're looking for, see the experience they want, so that they'll click and come and book with your business. All right, and the third must-have for social media, again, I encourage you to screenshot this or write these down, but people don't buy products or services. They buy stories and experiences. It's a popular quote by Seth Godin, and he's bang on. People are looking to engage on social media and see what they can experience. So for your business, you want to show images from behind the scenes. So they want to see what does the real life look like, not just always the pose curated images, but they want to see, how do you do what you do? They also want to see candid photos. This isn't always necessarily the same as behind the scenes. These are the less posed images, but they are candid to show you working within your business. And they want to see strategic storytelling. So showing them the experiences that they can expect or the experiences that they're looking for. And that can be done through strategically capturing an image that shows that experience. So ideally with social media, you're giving them a glimpse into your daily business and your brand. All right. And so next we'll dive into tip number 3. And this is the DIY photography tips. So if you're not ready to hire a photographer, no problem. There are some practical tips I can give you to help make better DIY photos for your business. Everything from using natural light to leveraging editing tools. these simple techniques can make a big difference in the quality and impact of your brand imagery. So you'll want to write these down. Here's how to get better photos of yourself. Tip number one, you want to use natural light. So position yourself near a window. You don't need to purchase expensive ring lights or lighting equipment. You can utilize the free source we have called the sun, and just make sure you're facing the window. If the window is behind you, you're going to be backlit and in shadows. If the window is beside you, you're going to have one side of your face really bright and the other side really dark in shadows. So instead, if you're facing the window, you're going to have nice, flattering, even light, and it's free. The next thing is you want to make sure you have a clean, uncluttered background. There's nothing worse than getting on a virtual call or seeing a picture on social media, and you've got all the dirty dishes in the kitchen behind you. So make sure you have a clean, uncluttered background, keeping it simple, making it look like you're in a professional environment. Next, you want to make sure to use steady shots. So this means either utilizing a tripod, or if you don't have the funds for a tripod, using a steady surface such as a bookshelf, where you can set up your phone and angle it in a way and set a little timer on your phone. This is a really low cost way to make sure that your images are not blurry. And next up is the editing tools. So there's free options for programs such as Canva that really has a wide variety of image editing capabilities, and also a lot of templates where you can automatically adjust your images to fit within social media aspects. So you don't have to worry about resizing and then suddenly you got really squished or really wide. You can just drop them into those templates. So when should you hire a pro? So while DI photos work in some situations, there are moments when investing in professional photography is essential to making a strong impression and to elevate your brand. So you would hire a pro when first impressions matter. So specifically, if you're networking, if you're speaking, or if you're updating your LinkedIn profile, then a high quality headshot is a must. We don't want those vacation photos. Although they look great, share those with us outside of the professional setting. You want to hire a pro when you're rebranding. So if you're launching a website, updating your marketing materials, or shifting to your brand image, professional lifestyle branding images help tell your story. And that's where it could be really helpful to work with a professional photographer to capture custom images of your business and create a image catalog that you can pull from as you need to for your marketing. You'll want to hire a pro for when your DIY efforts just aren't cutting it. So if your photos look inconsistent, maybe the lighting quality keeps changing, they look low quality, maybe they're too blurry, or they aren't converting leads and sales. So if you're not getting those Google search conversions, you would hire a pro when you want to save time and hassle. A professional ensures consistent, high quality images without hours of trial and error. And you would hire a pro when your industry demands it. So some professions such as coaches, consultants, financial advisors, realtors, mortgage brokers, lawyers, all of these professions rely on trust and credibility. So low quality photos can really hurt that. So here's a few examples of before and after of how a pro can really help you. They can take images that already exist and polish them and help them stand out, but they can also evaluate the lighting in a situation to make sure that your storefront or your products stand out well. So a pro can help you create high impact visuals that attract your clients. They can help you get consistently high quality brand aligned images, and they'll help you save time and stress. So when it comes to budgeting for your photography, the cost range for DIY photography can be minimal, often just the expense of a smartphone and a free editing app. In contrast, professional photography can range from 500 to 5,000 or more, depending on your specific needs. However, consider the potential return on investment. A single great headshot that lands you a new client can quickly pay for itself. So here's a few tips on how to plan for your professional photography and how to budget for that. So first up, you want to determine what is your priority. So, do you need a quick headshot update or are you investing in a full branding session? That will help determine the scale of the budget. You want to break it down by use case. A great headshot might last up to 2 years as long as you don't change your hair or style or glasses, or for men, if you don't go from beard to no beard, while branding images are refreshed more frequently. When it comes to budgeting, you want to allocate funds in your marketing budget because the quality of the photos sets the standard for the quality of your business. So make sure you're telling the right story. And you want to consider batch sessions. So if you need multiple looks, some photographers offer packages that provide more variety in one session. So for example, if you're looking for capturing those behind the scenes pictures versus the headshots and storytelling images, those could be different types of sessions. And when it comes to budgeting, you also want to hire your photographer on either a retainer and plan for future use. So, for example, you want to get images for your website, social media, and marketing, PR opportunities in one photo session every 6 months or annually. And this is a great way to get your ROI on investment and time, working with a photographer who knows your business and brand well. So, this will help capture enough images that you have images to pull from as you need them through your marketing. So, a quick recap of our key takeaways is we talked about the visual strategy importance and how a visual strategy builds trust, credibility, and helps your business stand out from your competitors. We also reviewed the must-have photos to identify key visuals needed in your website, your Google business profile, and social media to clearly communicate what you offer. And we also talked about DIY versus professional. So when DIY photography can work for some needs, investing in professional photography pays off for high impact visuals like headshots and branding images. So by implementing a strategic visual approach, you can elevate your brand's online presence and attract your ideal clients. So let's put these tips into action. I've created a simple 5-question checklist to help you evaluate your current business photos and identify areas of improvement. This free checklist will guide you through assessing your consistency, your professionalism, and effectiveness of your visual assets across your website and your Google profile and social media platforms. So, how to get it? You can scan this QR code or take a screenshot of this for later because your business deserves to be seen. And this way you can help learn what images are working for you or which ones are not working for you and what you might want to save and budget for to plan to replace images in the future. And I just want to say thank you so much for having me. I am Bonnie Dickson, and I'm now your visibility strategist and photographer. I help business owners show up confidently by creating strategic, impactful imagery. And why do I do this? Because the right visuals can mean the difference between blending in or getting more clients online. Thank you so much, Laura, and to grow, and let's stay connected. Thank you.